A great Monday morning. It is a beautiful morning in San Francisco, and I was checking the weather. I went all Frankie this morning, and I noticed that it's a wonderful weather in Brownsville too. See?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, you
It's
let
been
her.
good. It's been really good over here.
Yeah, why not? Oh, did you get a chance to go to the pop-up farmers market on Saturday?
Nah, man, something else popped up, and I didn't get a chance.
Ahí andaba yo solo, como loco. Uh, Maggie didn't.
I saw that you posted the michelada ones and the beef jerky. I did see it,
Let me tell
pero
you,
no, se me pasó el tiempo de volada.
that beef jerky was delicious, man. I'm not even joking. Actually, I'm glad that I have the guy's number because I'm going to get some throughout the week. It's just
It was good.
amazing. It's amazing, man. I think I got the lemon pepper. Está riquísimo. And he also had different other types of flavors. Como tenía, I think tajin. So I want to try that next. But I mean, the beef jerky was delicious. The michelada mix. I mean, they're not going to have alcohol out there, but they
Yeah,
mix it with something else. They mix it, I think, with pineapple, and they give you like para probaditas. Let me tell you, that stuff's amazing.
good.
It's super, super rico.
I did see the
And
mineral water there. Is it mixed with mineral water or what? Or that was something else?
I'm not sure. Pero the taste está riquísimo.
See?
If I drank beer, I think that'd be something that I'd really like be into. But I think that you could use michelada mix for for different things, no?
Yeah,
I don't know
you could
what.
also do it with with vodka, but
It's
it's more tomato-ish.
well, again, it's amazing. And that was
Yeah,
really good. I bought another candle. I finally got to buy some of those car air fresheners,
yeah.
and they smell delicious, man. They smell amazing. I haven't. No pa comer, ¿verdad? I haven't
Yeah.
tried it on my car because I left Saturday night to come over here to San Francisco, but it it smelled amazing. I can't wait to get back and put it in the car.
Cool, man.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
know that there
say.
was another one yesterday over here at the Broken Sprocket. I don't know where you know where that's at over here in Paredes,
Is that
but they
close
had
to?
they had
Is that,
like a little like a market thing going on over here,
is that close to Pokey's Planet?
kind of close.
Nomás de burla, Pokey's Planet show open a sucursal right there next to Broken Sprocket
It was
just to
pretty
keep
close.
just to keep me happy. That's when we don't talk about Jada. Both were in the wrong, but I understand Will's actions. I, I'll talk about it because I hate talking about these movie stars and athletes that get millions and millions of dollars for crap and a half. But let me
Mhm.
say, I've always been the type of person that says, you know what? If someone hits you, go back and hit them 10 times harder. But what Will Smith did was wrong. I mean, those were words, you know? You can't go slap someone because they're out there saying words. I mean, that goes against everything that individuals try to teach those huercos. Words shouldn't hurt you, but part of the problem is this society has become a very, very delicate y todo lo demás.
Did you hear
I
the
mean,
joke though?
uh-uh.
No, it's because Jada, I think, is doing a movie and she's like completely shaven.
I think she because of her
Oh,
alopecia, she's struggling with alopecia.
oh, I didn't know
And
that part.
yeah,
I
and
just
because
know
she's got
that her hair's all gone. I thought it was because of a movie. And this guy said
mm,
like, "Oh, I can't wait for GI Jane 2." As far as I know, I didn't like look more into it because I was like, ah, to me it's
well,
like,
it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what Chris Rock's joke was. Better, and I hate having to talk about this, but because he asked, I talk about it. But but with that said, Sam, the guys they set themselves up. That's what they do at the Oscars. You know,
yeah, because I know
like
that's how it starts. Like you just do a bunch of roasting in the beginning or a bunch of
exactamente,
jokes just to kind of get like everybody laughing. But I
exactamente.
guess once it hits you, you don't like it, you know?
Well, again, let me tell you, I take a lot of hits regularly. Te comí los pancakes. I take a lot of hits regularly. I'm at Denny's actually. I think I've had any. I've never had the urge to go slap someone crazy, and I can call crap and a half.
And they have said quite a few things about you.
And let me tell you,
That it's because, and at first I think he didn't understand what was going on, and then this girl kind of put like I didn't like the joke face, and that's when he got up. But to be honest, I didn't even see it. I had to Google it in that Japanese edition one, and then
the
I
good
was
ones.
like, nah, there has to be more to this. So I found another video where it was like the expanded version because I wasn't even watching the show.
No, nobody
And I
watches the
understood
Oscars.
the whole scenario.
Nobody watches the Oscars, and I think what happens is a lot of people now are going to be interested in
And
watching
they're
the Oscars.
Grammys.
There was a Grammy. No, not that. Nobody watches those stupid shows. But it's wrong. If someone goes out there, uh, if someone goes out there and and smacks you, you have a right to smack them back. Someone
Yeah.
there calls you fat.
Yes, but I like, dude. What's it called? Um, I don't know how you say it, but Chris Rock was able to, I guess, hold his composure because he knew like the show had to go on,
Let me
and that I can amend him for that because I'm like, or unless he understood that he kind of crossed the line, he was
No,
like,
he
okay, I
didn't.
deserve it or
I
whatever.
don't think. I don't think he crossed the line. I think he was just in shock.
Yeah,
I think he was just in shock and didn't know how to respond in that moment. But the way he responded was very, very professional. Let me tell you,
yeah.
because knowing Chris Rock, I was expecting the guy to go
I
at
was
him like,
expecting this guy to like run after this guy and like throw it down, but then that whole show would have been like done and over with.
yeah, or said something, gone back and gone like, your movies suck. You haven't done a good movie since
No, but the
19.
guy after he said the joke, he was like, "Hey man, it's all in plain fun. We're just talking about GAJ," and that's when this guy was got up and he just smacked him.
Yeah, I know. Pero, I mean, it was very professional. I expected something different from Chris Rock. I expected him to go like all jokes on him, and then make complete more fun of it. But the other thing, yeah, I would, I think I would have laughed them, I would have roasted Will Smith right then and there,
Yeah.
But I mean, he did take the higher road. And the other thing is that, uh, I mean, yeah, we have to stop glorifying these people. I'm going out there and I'm seeing a lot of posts about people like, well, if anyone would talk smack about my wife, you're really going to go out there and slap the crap out of people who are out there telling words? I mean, nunca
No,
vamos a
they were
acabar.
bringing up the stuff about their open relationship. They were like, "Well, you should have like smacked the face
Slap,
of the guy who slept with your wife."
exactamente.
But man, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this will be done and over with like a day or two.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I'm surprised that the police department was so lax about the situation. Because let me say, well, unless that's because it's California, because in the state of Texas, if you go hit someone and there's video, there's footage, there's coverage, you're getting arrested. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if the other individual files charges or not. Because I read that Chris Rock had mentioned that he was not going to file charges, which is stupid. I'd file charges against that guy. But again, I think it's stupid on Chris Rock's part, but that's his decision to make, not ours. I mean, the guy got embarrassed in front of millions of people
Yeah.
or thousands of people who are watching. And it's recorded. It's not like hearsay or nada. It was recorded. Everyone saw it. I would have gone like, yeah, do your
And what's the
job.
show gonna do after that? Like, what are they gonna do? Like, are they gonna ban him? Are they gonna tell him something?
They should.
Are they
They
gonna
should.
do like some sort of like statement, like, "Hey, this was
No,
staged. This wasn't staged."
well, then the problem, Sam, is that después, 20 minutes later, he wins the Oscar, and then everyone's like giving him a standing ovation. I
Yeah,
mean, that's crazy, man. I think that's crazy. I mean, the guy should have been escorted out of the building, you know? I mean, the guy perpetuated violence on another person, and you're going to stand up there and applaud him? The guy should have been removed from the audience, pero because he's Will Smith and because they knew he was going to win an Oscar, they didn't do jack. They didn't do anything. And
yeah.
my problem with that is oh yeah, do we want all these people to have equal justice? Because Sam, if it was you, Sam, you'd be in jail right now. If you had done the same, you would be in jail. If I had done the same last night, that someone knocked over my drink, if I would have done the same, I'd be in jail. And it's wrong that they go by other standards that we don't go by. You know,
Yeah.
o todos coludos o todos rabones. You know, that's my take. I'm done. Maggie's sending me. Uh, Maggie's sending me a. Maggie's sending me a wish list for the kids out there at the school. So if for individuals that out there that want to donate those marshmallows or something. I don't know what they are. Let's go. Hollywood is breaking down. It's all rating, and all ratings. Yeah, it's horrible. Stage that's assault. They need ratings. I don't think it was staged. You know, I don't think it
Yeah.
was staged because of the
Like
facial
it would have been
expressions.
staged if the guy wasn't cussing.
Yeah.
But since I saw the other video that he was cussing and he was getting all like, but yeah, that's typical Will Smith and stuff like that. But I don't think it was staged.
And then I see a lot of people.
If
It's kind of
not, that was great acting.
that was great. Now that was great acting. He should have got an Oscar for that. Oh yeah, but let me tell you, it's kind of a weird thing because uh the se me fue la mente. Oh, there's people out there in the back that were recording with that were out there reporting on what Chris Rock had said. Supposedly Chris Rock goes out there and says yeah, I just got punched by Muhammad Ali and I didn't even get a scratch. That's something that he should have said right then and there. But what really trips me out, there's a lot of people posting on social media, well, you know, if they had said something about my wife, I'm going like, shut up, you'd be out there just probably escondido bajo de la mesa. But they say that in order to quedar bien con las viejas, like, wife, if they had said something about you, I'd be out there fighting for your right or your dignity or
Everybody
your.
knows it. The whole thing starts with an icebreaker, man. I don't know how you get out, but I guess there has to be a line somewhere. But I guess he didn't like the joke.
Well, Sam, there's no line when it comes to public office. There isn't a line. That's one of the things that remember. I don't know if you remember when Mike Pineapple, someone had said he might get sued by Trey because a lot of the memes that he makes. The bar is set high for individuals that are in the public side.
Yeah,
It doesn't exist. It's very, very hard to find. You literally have to be stalking the individual. Literally stalking the individual. Y aún así, I mean, I was getting stalked everywhere I was going. No one would lift a damn finger. No one. And the reason they say was because, oh, you're a public figure. What the heck does that mean, a public figure?
yeah,
Shut up. Sam, the market things at Sprocket yesterday was part of fishing tournament award ceremony and closing. King of San Martin Lake. You see, Sam? Get your information straight, bro.
did not know that.
He was acting like Richard Williams protecting his family. But let me say, I think it was dumb, and it's dumb. I think the Oscars are dumb. I think the Grammys are dumb. I think all those damn shows are just dumb, dumb, dumb. I don't watch them. I would never watch them. Definitely staged. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it was just one of those heat of the moment things. Let me protect my woman. I mean, Chris Rock is probably half the size of Will Smith. You
Yeah,
know, you know that?
that's why I kind of understood. Like, I know this guy's not gonna go after him because what is he gonna do? It was just like
Well,
just take it, you know?
he should have gone after him with words. That's
Yeah,
his. That's his power. But este, yeah, Will Smith should be in jail, bro. You know, Will Smith should be in jail. And it really trips me out because a lot of people that are out there, oh no, okay, I condone it, and okay, a lot of people need to get slapped. And these are the same people that are out there, después, trying to teach their kids, don't perpetuate violence. Shut up. Why is it okay for them, but not okay for us all?
Yeah.
No, and when I said that, like, hey, if someone slaps the crap out of you, slap them 10 times back. I got a lot of crap from people like, oh, you're just trying to instill
Enticing violence.
fight. Yeah, está loco, inciting violence crap. That shut up. So eating pancakes, they're cold now. If it was real, Chris would have said, tell that other keep it out of your.
But again, the guy's like smaller than Will Smith, though. You know,
100%.
Will would have got it up again, and then this guy would have been like, "Ah, where they run?"
All right, give can you? Oh, crap. Okay, do you have my assistant on your Facebook?
No.
Which how about Saul?
Mm, maybe it's I don't know.
Could you
Maybe it's
see
so.
it? Could you see and send him a message, tell her to tell her that I cannot answer the damn WhatsApp because if I do, I get cut off like a crazy man. What part
I,
does she
I
not
know I don't have her
understand?
for sure.
What part does she not understand that I'm on a live from 9 to 10? 9 to 10. I do this every day. Send me a message, Sam, right
You know
now.
what? No, I
No,
have the father.
no. Send a message right now. It sends me a message says, "How do I turn on the computer?" I'm going like, "Please don't tell me that you do not know how to turn on a damn computer."
Hey man, what's your? I didn't get to read much, and I'm pretty sure you didn't because you were out there, out and about, and over there in San Francisco. Of that guy over there caught in San Benito.
You know what? I think I was one of the first people that posted it out there. It's a sad situation, but the guy who supposedly was shooting from the car, guys out there shooting from the car, it's fair game for police officers to shoot at him.
Yeah,
Aparte, the way that I had read it first was it was a hostage situation because the guy had a kid in the car, bro. That's where it becomes very, very like alarmized. But I have a couple of concerns. If there was a kid in the car, were the police officers justified in shooting at the guy? You know?
I think that's
And
why
then,
maybe they held off.
well, part of the other issue is then, Sam, you saw the chase in the video. I don't know if you saw it. I didn't see it,
Yeah,
but there was a chase in the video. In the video, I mean, we just had a horrible accident happen over there on East Avenue.
yeah,
You know, are we going to go through that crap again? Where you know,
where it's accidents and whatnot.
yeah.
But I know it was over there in San Benito because based on what you have put or people have put on online
All right,
was
Sam.
that
I'm going to go out for a little bit. I'll be right back.
why?
Okay, I'm
What?
going to go send her a message real quick. You take Connie on your take. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I don't know much about this case. So what I understood was that the guy who had like gone into a cricket, I guess robbed it and then took off. And then what I had seen on the videos was that they went all the way to San Benito. They were there in a standoff for a while, and I did see the guy like trying to like come out through the window. Um, and they were talking for a while. Um, the whole shooting I wasn't able to see, but they did. I guess he ended up getting shot afterwards, but he ended up, I guess, being deceased at the hospital. Let me go to the next one. Good morning, late to the show, but where are you at now? Be safe and don't be falling. Morning time. He's over there. Hey, how's it going, man? Um, he's over there in San Francisco. Denny's to be exact. I don't know how specific you want it to be. When did this happen? The one about the shooting or the hostage or the, I guess, the chase was yesterday. And it was it yesterday? I want to say it was yesterday. Um, and I guess then he ended up getting shot by the police, but still under investigation. It was being chased by like the Cameron County constables and the state troopers.
I'm back. I said, sorry. She says, I said, "Oh, ¿cómo prendo la computadora? You press the damn button. Presiona el botón." And then someone has a question in regards to getting married. It's 9 o'clock, woman. I am. I heard your question. I could actually hear you when I was out there responding. While I was there responding. I'm in San Francisco. Let me tell you, San Francisco is a piece of crap. Este, it's
Why?
no. You know what? Let me tell you guys. It's a great place to do the touristy stuff, but it stinks, bro. It stinks.
Well, I think that's like most places. It's like they're
Oh,
great to visit. Um,
yeah.
well, at
No,
least in the U.S., they're a great place to visit, but to live,
you don't want to
you
live
gotta
there.
be in
Let me
the
t-
outskirts type of deal.
let me tell you, Sam. Mexico. I've been all over Mexico. I mean, Mexico. It's a good place to tourist and live. You know, tourist and live here, bro. You know, when the news reports say that there's urine and feces on the sidewalks, there's urine and feces on the sidewalks. There's people drugging up on the on
On the
the
sidewalks.
on the sidewalks, bro. It's
You
true.
should go to one of those houses. What's it called? One of those places, like those places where you're able to shoot up to see there, or you can't do
I,
that.
yeah, I don't want to do that. Well, again, going back, Sam, if at any moment, we live by different standards from other people. We'll get
Yeah.
arrested and get thrown in jail. I don't want to get arrested in California. Trust me, I'm ready to go back. I never want to come back to
I had,
California in my life.
I had enough California in one day.
Enough. Sam, the gas prices, bro. We complain about it being $4. It's
It was
going up to
7.
$7 here, bro. $7.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's unimaginable. But with that said, let me tell you, places are beautiful. Today I'm going to Chinatown. I'm going to get on a trolley and do a couple of other things. I don't know what else Esteban wants to do. And that's it. I'm flying back home tonight. I'll be
Yeah,
back
'cause
home
I've
in the
had several
morning.
people go over there, and they were like, "No, it's not like the pictures."
No. Well, what really trips me out is the pictures that I sent. Those are the nice places. Not everyone lives in the nice places.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I went to church service, and like a block from church service, there was like 10 cops, bro, around this guy who, they were trying to arrest, and the guy was just screaming, "Ah, my God, I wasn't." I should, I guess I shouldn't say, I wasn't having oral sex with someone. I was like, yeah, and you're lying, and I'm going, and of course I took a picture of. I should have taken a video of it, but even then I was tripped out about posting, because of how sensitive Facebook is. But
Yeah.
it is not a good place to live. I mean, we're in a nice hotel, a nice hotel, and there's a lot of like nice places. I have the AMC right here, the Hilton, nice places. But you just walk half a block, bro, and there's people shooting up. And you walk another half a block, there's like people spawned out throughout the calle, bro. It's horrible.
Have you
And
seen anything like
it's
the what they posted, like when people were walking like super slow when they're all drugged up? Have you seen anything like that?
gotcha. Yes, bro. I mean, there's a guy that's
Yeah.
like swaying. The guy literally has like a syringe right there on his arm, bro. And the guy, I
Yeah.
thought, like, I didn't want to even take a picture of that guy. Where the guy was like swaying, like I go, damn, bro, that's crazy stuff. And one of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand, because a lot of people are like, oh no, okay, let's go to the left side of everything. You do not want Texas to be like California. Texas is amazing, guys. Amazing. You do not want California in Texas. And that's one of the problem with these big cities, all these like woke cities that are led by this leftist group, Sam, like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Houston. You see the same stuff here in California there. We don't need that throughout Texas, The only
Yeah.
reason I really think that Texas is as red as it is because of the outskirts of those cities. Those cities usually always go blue, you
Yeah.
know?
No, I know
You
that
know,
all the countryside is all red, and the metropolitan areas are what's blue in Texas.
but you know, we you know when they say do not California my Texas? Let me tell you, I want a shirt. You know, I want a shirt that says that. You don't need it. Don't need that kind of crap there. But that's one of the things that I think I've heard in some of the pundits out there that say, hey, a lot of these people, they're fleeing California. They're leaving California, going to Texas, and then they want to bring the same ideologies from California into Texas. That's stupid. Why do you want to ruin it for the rest of us? You know,
Yeah.
it's horrible here. Yeah. It's expensive
I
as crap.
understand something you bring your like a cultural baggage type of deal, which is okay, but you gotta filter it, you know?
Well, culture is one thing. I mean, like last night we went to see the play as the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Amazing play, bro. Let me tell you, amazing, talented individuals. It was a great 3 hours. I had a lot of drinks. It was a great little event. That kind of stuff I want in Texas, you know. I just don't want all the other extra baggage that goes around with it. I don't want to pay $7 for gasoline. I don't want piss and poop, you know, on the sidewalks. You know, I don't want to see people shooting up on the street
Did it
where
weren't they placing like
trespassing.
porta potties on those streets? What's the street called? I know it's a famous street. What's the name of the street?
Lombard,
No. Where all the like everybody's shooting up.
they're doing it everywhere, Sam. I mean, I've been to
Really?
every street. I've been to
Yeah,
every street
I could
here
have.
in the area.
I know
They're all
back
shooting up.
then it was like it was focusing, I guess, in a 2 block radius.
Mm-mm. Not anymore. Now it's just
Mhm.
everywhere. I mean, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that one of the local mayors. I don't know if it was in San
But the only thing
Francisco.
that's like some sort of like epidemic that should be controlled, like should like be more enforced on that.
Something, Sam. Pero, you know, going back into your comment, I think that there was a mayor that said, you know, from this street to this street, dale gas, haz lo que quieras, and they try to contain it there. That was just
Yeah.
stupid. There's no way it's going to get contained to a two block radius because you're talking about individuals that are shooting up. These
Yeah.
people are going to go outside that 2 blocks because they don't care. Once they start going like this, they don't care. And there's a lot of people here going like this. It's madness, man. Madness. And people don't want this for Texas. I don't want it for Brownsville. I'll tell you that much. But let me say one of the things that I had made mention in one of my church posts was that, you know, let me say there's on the plane before we were flying out to California, there was a messload of individuals there that they were with some Homeland Security officer and I automatically knew that they were illegals, you know. And let me say, it was kind of a weird deal, you know, because and this is where I'm very conflicted. You know, I don't want people crossing over the border illegally, but once they're here, we have to be humanitarians about it. They're already here. You know, my issue is not with the people that are here; it's the crossing over that I have an issue with. Shut the border down until you control. But Sam, the plane that I was in, Sam, estaba lleno de gente de Nicaragua, de Centroamérica, you know? It
Yeah.
was full to the
They're
rim.
being transported over there, what, to
They
California?
were they were being transported to Dallas, and from Dallas they were going off to different places because some of the people that were on the plane came on the other plane coming to San Francisco. I talked to some guys; they were going to Wisconsin, some were going to Minneapolis. La cosa es de que because in Brownsville you only have two salidas in Brownsville. You go to Houston or you go to Dallas. You
Yeah.
know, so I'm sure this plane was going to Dallas, and from then they were going off anywhere they wanted. And all of them had a free airplane ticket. You know, I mean, they didn't pay for that ticket. Those tickets are expensive. So everything that we've been told in regards to the news, it's true, man. I don't care what anyone said. You know, and I don't care what anyone out there says. It's true. They get the free ticket. Again, it's kind of a weird deal, but estábamos Abraham y yo, and we were like sitting in the thing, and I said, "Hey, man, ¿quieres algo para tomar?" Yo quiero agua. So there's only a vending machine at the Brownsville airport. And let me tell you, what a shame for Brownsville airport. We have no business. You know, we have no. flights going out of there. Bien limited. Kind of sad for such a nice place not to be used. But I go to the vending machine, Sam. Yes, was there a couple of guys in front of us, and they were having trouble getting their money through the machine.
Yeah.
So I go in and they step back so that we could take our turn. So I go in and I get my water and I get Avram's Coke, and then I turned back and I said, ¿Qué es lo que estaban queriendo? But I was using my card because it takes card. And they said, no, pues unas dos cocas. Okay, so boom, boom. I bought them two Cokes and they offered to give me the money. I said, no, 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 no problema. And then I got them some those hot Cheeto onion rings, Funyuns.
Hmm.
And I said, hey man, yo los cuide. And I could tell that they were, illegals because of their accent. And I said, Dios los cuide, tengan mucha suerte. And
They were being transported, or they were just like just
transported to
okay.
Dallas and Dallas gone to different places. When we were in the plane, when we were getting out, we were stuck there for a little bit. So I turned around and I was talking to some of them, and I said, de dónde viene, de acá y todo. And I said, okay, and I said, pues mucha suerte, Dios con ustedes, Dios los ayude, échenle muchas ganas, no haga nada indebido. Yeah, they're already here. That's my
Yeah.
stance because it is heartbreaking, bro. It's heartbreaking to see a lot of these people as leaving the places that they were at and wanting a better life here in the country. But the problem with that is that so does everybody else in the world. They want to come to the United States. They want to
Yeah.
come, to enjoy freedom here. And the problem is that we can't afford to to get all these people over here. Let's send them all to California. It's kind of that situation, but my stance on immigration it has not changed. We've got to stop. You got to stop people from coming into this country illegally. But once they're here, we've got to be
Yeah, because I know
humane
the
and
vetting
treat them well.
process it's a little bit difficult in from certain countries because there's like sometimes it's difficult to get records of them in other countries.
Something. Haven't seen news. Did you go see the Full House? Full
They're in
House.
San Francisco, the Full House.
Is that the shooting of house? No.
No, no, no. The show.
No. Yes, that's what my husband said. It's crappy. It's just crappy. What the hell, Sam? Hell no. Oh, go see the drug places. Make sure you use hand sanitizer. Let me tell you, I don't think I've ever used hand sanitizer anymore. And we complain about $4 gas. Mexico and Texas has the cheapest gas in the world. Let me tell you, uh, I want Abbott to do everything he can to make sure that these people could drill as much oil as they can. They have an art and music museum. Those are great. Um, I was asked Ram if he wanted to go an exhibit, a Frida Kahlo exhibit, and he wasn't into it. And I go like, "Oh, you're fine. Texas is Texas. It's go red, please." Oakland and San Francisco is all trashed out. There's no Mexicans there to clean, and no one will do it. There's a lot of Mexicans here. There's a lot of people, Hispanic people here. That's it. Skid Row, nah. I think I'll
Yeah,
pass.
that's the one where it started, I guess, with the whole shooting up.
It's horrible. The epicenter of homeless and drugs, crazy. All blue. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me tell you, there's no place like home, man. There's no place like Texas. Uh, it's such a situation. I'm leaving, heading back tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, and or tomorrow 1 o'clock in the morning. So I should be arriving to Brownsville at 10:30. Let me say, uh, it was kind of a trip of deal, but because these people were in the plane, I think that they were trying to move some passengers to put all these people together. So I want to thank the girl at the airport because she said, "Oh, Mr. Castro." And we're like, well, first, thank you for calling me Mr. Castro. She said, "Oh, let me make a change on your flight." Boom, boom, boom. She bumped me up to first class. Thank you. And
There in the Brownsville airport.
yes, some people
Well,
do
that
like
just
that
means that you're
airport.
in the front of the airplane, no? That's super
Well,
small.
no, but you get all the snacks that you want. You get all the drinks that you want. And
Oh, but you flew out of Brownsville, right?
yeah, around.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is that you get this little comfy little seat, which is kind of cool because I was sitting by myself. I kind of like that. So I go to fly to Dallas, and in Dallas is like, who the hell are you? And, I got to ride in the back of the plane. It's horrible. Not a
You're like
pleasant
over
thing.
here, sir. You're a minority. Back to the plane.
Back of the plane, bitch. It's just like, get your fat ass back to the plane. Back of the plane. So I'm heading back to the plane, and I hate the middle seats. I
Yeah.
hate the middle seats. So I'm going like, oh my, and of course I got the middle seat, and we're like, crap, it's horrible. So what I did, I upgraded my flight back, and I got first class on both tickets. I didn't upgrade Avram's tickets to go to the back of the plane. Two
Talk
hundred
about
bucks, bro.
segregation.
$200. Me dice para atrás, mijo. Mira, hazme caso. I love you, Herbie. You're right, bro. I should be mayor. Love you, my man. This guy's Fuera makes some amazing tamales. Some great stuff. Love you, Papa. Este, no, pero I'm flying back. The first seat on both planes. Puros, I'm never again going to fly in the
Coach,
back of, no, never again. Mejor Sam, mejor no voy. You know, it's like when you
you're
go,
telling
it's
me
like
you never traveled in the back of the bus in a Greyhound next to the restroom?
never again. I did. I did that throughout my trust me, I did that throughout my youth when going through Mexico, and that was worse. Those were Mexican buses.
Dude,
Y
I've gone
siempre
through a Greyhound going through Louisiana,
horrible,
and man, some people have some strong set body odors there.
horrible, horrible. No, those hillbillies, bro, they're terrible.
Like,
Those Cajuns también, no, not a good thing. But I know, yeah, no more flying in the back of the plane for me anymore. I'd rather not fly. I'm going to upgrade. I don't care if it costs an arm and a leg, but if I'm going to have to fly in the United States, I'm going to make sure.
I'm flying first class. So people, please start sending your diezmos.
So all the monchitos and all the sanedrines and all the the administradores de las escuelitas de predicadores break down some cash, bro. Someone needs
Hey,
to.
I saw that but man, what's the actual name? That Noche Gitana was pretty packed.
Yeah, those events are pretty cool. I've been to that one a couple of times, and it's a great event. I think again, my only concern is that they don't cater or market enough for our people. I'm very glad that it didn't cost anything to go to it. But they need help in regards to marketing outside. This is where I think part of the disunity problem comes. If we all were working together, all of us. I mean, look, again, I'm going to say this as crazy as may sound. I do have the biggest platform in Brownsville. I mean, I'm followed by more people than any other politician here locally. Guys, let's start working together, use my platform, and, let's get my people out there to these amazing events. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because I know it was pretty packed, but like I said, I only heard about it like maybe like 2 weeks ago. That
Yeah. No, I mean,
so
I heard about it 3, 4 days ago, Sam, and that's crazy for someone who supposedly, because people say that I'm on social media. I was grabbing the syrup and my phone went dead. For some people that say that I'm, spend all day on social media, I don't, but maybe I should spend more time on social media. No, but people should. We need to market stuff better. That's one of the things I hope that Commissioner Los Santos and the only good-looking commissioner there, John Cowan, is I hope that they help out in regard to reaching out to a lot of us out there. And no, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have the largest platform, but there's other groups out there that have a following too. You know,
yeah,
not as big, but some following. But can you imagine if all of us were out there sharing the event, the Flamingo event, the Folklorico event, the Capital. My issue with the Capital block party, that they were only going to accept 3,000 people to that event.
oh, really?
Yeah. There was limited to
What
three
was
thousand
that?
people.
I did see it, the whole block party. Well, after it was like after it happened, but what was that deal? What was going on with that?
I think it's a yearly event that they hold. But again, I've never been to it. I think what happens, Sam, is usually they keep it amongst themselves into their clica people, you know, because amongst their clica people, they could probably get 3,000 people out there, you know. But again, I want events that include everyone out there, you know what I'm saying? That my people would go to, that the people that don't aren't into the political realm, or in the political circles.
Like
They
events besides Sombrero Festival.
Well, if Sombrero Festival was just too expensive, man. I think it's expensive for me because I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't care. I just don't care for that type of music and stuff, and I just don't.
And like I had said, man, that other event was really, really good. I don't know, and I think they had already been kicked out of the downtown area, the organizers of that. But the South by Southmost that had like rock bands in all the areas around there in the downtown area, that was a pretty good show. And you're just pretty much going from like place to place, buying like their food or their drinks or whatnot. And they also had like a food truck area, which had great food options there too. But if they were
Yeah.
to do that again, and that's something that everybody could go to. People that like rock, because if you don't like Tejano, I'm pretty sure you like rock. You know,
Dun, 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 dun. That's all that I hear from Sombrero Fest. Dun, 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 dun. All the same bands. Uh, I'm going to have to get to it. My dentist is about to wake up. Dejé dormido. Man, the guy sleeps, bro. Jeez. But the Harry Potter stuff was good. Thanks for coming on, Sam. As that tonight, I think Commissioner Santos was going to want to come on as the or whatnot.
or what?
I tell him. It's just so will you send him the link? I'll jump on every so often, I think. I'll see
Yeah.
si me da permiso, Abraham. And
No,
I
no.
need to. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Stay cool, stay warm. It's 50 some degrees here, and it might cheapy a little bit. As the guys, hopefully we'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless. Bye. Bye, Sam.
But